Welcome, everyone, to This Week Astrology. We're going to talk all about the week ahead, November 26th to December 2nd, and how you can make the most of it. So sit back and enjoy. And don't forget, we do have a full moon coming up on Monday, the 27th. Be sure to check out your horoscopes for that full moon. The link to that is in the description below. And coming soon, you're going to get your full moon Tarotscopes, the Gemini full moon Tarotscopes for each and every sign. Look for that dropping today or tomorrow, Saturday, the 25th. And on Sunday, starting our week, we have our last day of our waxing moon cycle from our Scorpio new moon that we had on November 13th. Your waxing moon in Scorpio is good for charging intentions and seeking insight, cultivating passion and strengthening bonds, embracing transformation, and solidifying commitment. Scorpio goes after what has heart and meaning. They need to have heart and meaning in their lives. So just keep that in mind and determine what your commitments are. What has heart and meaning for you? And Sunday, of course, is the sun's day. The sun is the planetary ruler of Sunday. So this is a day to enjoy your life and to bask in the feeling of being alive. Try to get some sunshine if you can on the sun's day. Let that solar energy empower you. On Sunday, your moon's going to be in Taurus until 7:39 p.m. East, then Gemini. So we're beginning the day with grounding with the moon in Taurus, enjoying sensory pleasures. Then when Luna enters Gemini, we're following with intellectual stimulation and we're embracing communicative interactions. 26, your numerology for Sunday, symbolizes balance and responsibility. It represents partnerships, cooperation, and diplomacy. It's a blend of relationships and personal duty. And happy heavenly birthday, Tina Turner, with a career spanning decades. Turner's electrifying performances and hits like Proud Mary left an enduring legacy in music. She lives on, the queen of rock and roll. She would have been 84 on Sunday. So definitely listen to some Tina. That would be really wise. Definitely get you into the Sagittarius spirit. With those legs, Tina Turner has amazing legs, which Sagittarius are known for their amazing legs. And Tina was awesome. Awesome. On Monday, the 27th of November, we have our full moon in Gemini. Full moon in Gemini. So we're embracing completion and we're cherishing fulfillment. Communicate desires and celebrate your achievements. Balance thoughts and harmonize emotions. Illuminate insights and actualize dreams. Monday is the moon's day. The moon is the planetary ruler of Monday. So it's a good idea to double down on your self-care because Monday is the most sensitive, porous day of the week, and you want to nurture your subconscious mind. So focus on your gratitude, what you want, not what you don't want, and you'll make the most of this full moon in Gemini as well as the moon's day. Your moon on Monday will be in Gemini. Keywords for Gemini include adaptable, curious, versatile, communicative, intelligent, energetic, witty, sociable, youthful, playful, quick thinking, dualistic, insightful, clever, and imaginative. And numerologically on Monday, it's a 27. It being the 27th of November, 27 symbolizes spiritual insight and wisdom. It represents introspection, empathy, and compassion. It's a blend of inner knowing and humanitarianism. But we do have a square on Monday, relevant for this full moon. Mercury in Sag is going to square Neptune and Pisces. This is ideal for creative thinking and spiritual exploration. It's not great for communication and clarity. Mercury is not very happy in Sag, right? Because Gemini, the opposite of Sag, is very happy in Mercury, right? Mercury's happy in Gemini, not in Sagittarius. And we have Neptune, which fuzzies things. So you want to be really extra clear in your communications and Look very closely because you might not be seeing things clearly. Embrace imaginative ideas and navigate through illusions with curiosity. Use that Gemini energy to be curious and determine what is up. Jim Morrison had this aspect in his chart, Mercury square Neptune, which makes a lot of sense because he was a musician, a talented musician and poet, Neptune, but also he had his issues with drugs and alcohol, which is typical with the downsides of Neptune. So do what you can to enjoy this aspect. Definitely look to how you can change things to make things gentler for you. Just keep in mind, everything you want is downstream. So what changes do you need to make to go downstream and to go with the flow a little bit more? Not just on Monday, but for this full moon cycle. On Tuesday, November 28th, we'll be then under our waning moon cycle in Gemini because we got our full moon the previous day. So we're shedding barriers and releasing resistance. We're embracing clarity and simplifying thoughts. We're letting go of doubts and welcoming understanding. We're fostering openness and nurturing adaptability. Gemini is very adaptable. And with the aspects this full moon, it will serve us well to be adaptable as well. Tuesday, action-oriented Mars rules the day, so that's ideal for anything that requires extra courage, drive, and initiative. Your moon will be in Gemini on Tuesday. Embrace curiosity and adaptability. It's a day to indulge your sociable side, reach out to your friends for stimulating convos, and engage in activities that stimulate your mind. Numerologically on Tuesday, it's a 28. 28 symbolizes determination and individuality. It represents leadership, creativity, and ambition. Think independence and resourcefulness. And how perfect on Mars's day, Tuesday, it's Red Planet Day. This day commemorates the launch of Mariner 4, the first spacecraft to fly by Mars. It celebrates space exploration and our ongoing quest to understand Mars's surface and atmosphere. So maybe do a little bit of digging, a little bit of research on Mars, your Red Planet Day, and definitely take advantage of that energy of the full moon in Gemini with that Tuesday Mars energy. It's definitely a good get stuff done day with the moon in Gemini. And on Wednesday, the 29th of November, we're of course going to be under our waning moon phase. So we're releasing resistance. We're letting things go. What's love flows. What is not goes. Your day's planetary ruler on Wednesday is Mercury, the planet of communication. So expect lots of correspondences. You may want to pad your schedule with some extra wiggle room as you never know what might come up out of the blue on Mercury's day, particularly with the full moon in Gemini influence, because things come up out of the blue. People are thinking very, very quickly and communicating very quickly. So definitely pad your schedule with some extra wiggle room. Your moon will be in Cancer on Wednesday. Keywords for Cancer include nurturing, protective, sensitive, emotional, intuitive, caring, imaginative, compassionate, sympathetic, sentimental, reflective, supportive, family-oriented, maternal, tenacious, and moody. And on Wednesday, it's a 29, the 29th of November. 29 symbolizes intuitive understanding and inner strength. It represents healing, compassion, and idealism. It's a blend of empathy and resilience. And it's Chia Pet Day. Remember those? This day honors the iconic Chia Pet, a unique terracotta figurine that grows a green coat. These quirky decorative items, popular since the 1980s, are a fun blend of art and nature. You remember those? I remember those. I used to give them as gifts, I believe, when I was in grade school. And I think they've come a long way, Chia Pets. I think there are Elvis Chia Pets. There are llamas, of course. So maybe get a Chia Pet as a gag gift or something to just enjoy yourself. On Thursday, the 30th of November, we're, of course, under our waning moon phase. So we're letting go of things that do not feel good. We're releasing resistance. We're getting clear. and simplifying it. It's good to simplify your thoughts under this moon phase. Jupiter, planet of luck and abundance, rules your day on Thursday, so it's time to think big and to doubt our limits. Make moves to expand and grow on Jupiter's day. And your moon will be in Cancer on Thursday. Cancer moon is great for embracing nurturing and sensitivity. It's a day for emotional connection and caring interactions. Engage in activities that soothe the soul and foster a sense of security. Number 30 rules Thursday, numerologically. 30 symbolizes expression and creativity. It represents communication, joy, and sociability. It's a blend of artistic talent and optimism. And this is a cool day. I hadn't heard about this before, but it's stay at home because you are well day. This day encourages taking a day off to enjoy good health. It's a reminder to appreciate wellness and indulge in self-care, breaking the norm of only resting when ill. I think sometimes subconsciously we make ourselves sick because that's the only time we're going to give ourselves a break. So definitely schedule some you time, some rest time, even if you don't take out off on Thursday, but you can. I'm not going to say anything if you do. So consider that. Keep that in mind. You want to definitely nurture yourself as much as possible around this time of year, just because it's going to be a lot more hectic, right? So double down on your self-care on Thursday and every day. And on Friday, the 1st of December, we're, of course, under our waning moon phase from our full moon in Gemini that we'll be having on the 27th of November. So we're shedding barriers, we're releasing resistance, embracing clarity, and simplifying our thoughts. We're letting go of doubts, welcoming understanding, fostering openness, and nurturing our adaptability. And Venus, planet of love and abundance, rules the day on Friday. So spread as much love around as possible. We should be doing that every day, of course, but particularly on Friday. And also count all of your blessings. What we focus on grows. So when you're focusing on what you have and what you're grateful for, those will increase, which would be very nice. Your moon will be in Cancer on Friday until 11 a.m. East. Then Luna will enter Leo. So we're beginning our Friday with nurturing our emotions and deepening our family connections. And then when the moon enters Leo, we're expressing ourselves, right? We're tapping into our creative passions. So that should be a nice start to your weekend with the moon in Leo. And on Friday, it's a 1, right? The 1st of December already. Number 1 symbolizes new beginnings and leadership. It represents independence, self-reliance, and initiative. It's a blend of pioneering spirit and originality. And on this day in 1955, Rosa Parks' refusal to surrender her bus seat in Montgomery, Alabama, ignited a monumental wave in the civil rights movement, symbolizing the fight against racial injustice. So apparently, I had always been told that she was tired. But the story goes, just so you know about what happened, let's see here. Story goes that on one particular day in 1955, the 42-year-old Rosa Parks was riding the bus home from work when the driver told 4 passengers in the colored section to stand to give a seat to a white man because the white section was full. 3 other passengers stood up, but Parks chose not to. She later wrote in her biography, quote, "People always say that I didn't give up my seat because I was tired, but that isn't true. I was not physically tired. No, the only tired I was of giving in." And of course, that led to the boycott of buses. Around 40,000 Black citizens who made up the bulk of the bus riders in the city continued with the boycott for over a year, leaving the city's buses almost entirely empty. Instead, they organized a series of carpools, while African-American taxi drivers reduced their fares to meet the same rate as a bus for Black passengers. Others chose simply to walk. And finally, in 1956, a Montgomery federal court overruled the bus segregation laws, and the city's buses were fully integrated. As a mascot for the boycott, Parks subsequently became known as, quote, the mother of the civil rights movement, unquote. Leave it to an Aquarius, Rosa Parks, an Aquarius, to spark the civil rights movement, and make sure on this day that you learn from her. You know, don't allow yourself to be treated like a second-class citizen. Take a cue from Rosa on Friday. Stand up for your rights. And on Saturday, the 2nd of December, waning moon in Gemini, of course, we're releasing barriers, we're releasing resistance. What is love flows, what is not goes. Let go of doubts and welcome understanding under this phase. Simplify, simplify, simplify. And on Saturday, Saturn is the ruler of Saturday, of course, the planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility. So it pays to have all your ducks in a row on Saturday. You may want to get them in a row earlier in the week because we do have a Leo moon on Saturday, and you may want to go out and play. Moon in Leo keywords include charismatic, confident, generous, loyal, dramatic, creative, bold, authoritative, warm-hearted, enthusiastic, optimistic, expressive, courageous, ambitious, and theatrical. And it's the 2nd of December on Saturday. 2 symbolizes harmony and partnerships. It represents balance, adaptability, and cooperation. It's a blend of unity and diplomacy. As for aspects, we got a sweet one on Saturday. Mercury in Capricorn is going to sextile Saturn in Pisces. This is ideal for practical planning and intuitive insights. Combine discipline, thought, with empathetic understanding for solutions. So you want to be disciplined, but caring and understanding. Cameron Diaz has this aspect in her chart, the beautiful Cameron Diaz, who's really holding up well. She's still very beautiful. And then we have it, folks. That's your week ahead. I do appreciate you watching. Do check out my website, psychicsun.com, for readings and coaching and classes which are coming up, as well as gift certificates. Give the gift that everyone wants this holiday season, the gift of insight. And be sure on my website to check out your horoscopes, your Gemini full moon horoscopes, and soon, either dropping today, Friday, or Saturday, the 25th, will be your Gemini full moon horoscopes and Tarotscopes. So do enjoy those. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving and is enjoying this holiday season. Thank you for watching today, and I shall see you soon.